Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. It is probably day 63-ish today, and I just got off the phone with a Toastmaster friend of mine. We had a situation or an opportunity in Rapid this afternoon to speak to a group at the library, and as I was evaluating her in her speech today, we visited just a few minutes ago before I made this post. Hey, Polly, thanks you for being here tonight. It's always good to see you, and thanks for catching up with me. Kathy, how are you? So, Mikey, good to see you. So, as I gave her evaluation today, we were visiting about how I appreciated her working so hard in her manuals to finish things up, because she'll become a distinguished Toastmaster, which in our little neck of the woods, it's the highest award that you can get. And that's what she's working on right now. She has 11 speeches left and a couple of different programs to do. But we talked about how awesome it is that she has that deadline in front of her, because in our world in Toastmasters, before long, the whole program is changing. In fact, if you were to join now, you wouldn't be in the program that Julie currently is doing. So it's giving her that urgency, because she has about a year and a half left to finish that program. And it's awesome to have a deadline in front of you. And I was talking to her about how I need those kind of deadlines. I work better not necessarily under pressure, but just knowing that there's a deadline. For example, I'm trying to work through a 7-course video series on different things of creating webinars and products and that type of thing. And we set a goal out there, 60 days. And I don't want to tell you what the goal is right now, but I just wrote it in the calendar to try to hit that deadline, to keep me going in the evenings, because sometimes, as we've talked before, you come home, you're tired. I work just like you do, and you have all these wonderful plans of the great things you're going to get done, and then you sit down for a moment, and it's like, ruh-roh, it's 9 o'clock. So my point tonight is to just keep those deadlines out in front of you. Whatever it is that you're working on, if you're writing, if you're doing a play, if you're doing any kind of exercise, write those goals at the deadline of, even if it's the end of the week, it doesn't have to be the end of the project. So there's one guy and I who in town here are trying to work together to be accountability partners. And so we call each other on Wednesday, and then every couple of weeks we'll meet. And he just texted the other night, and he said, I got this and this done, so mark it off of my list. And I haven't been able to call him to say, I got this done, mark it off my list. So I need those deadlines. You need those deadlines. Set them. Go to work on getting things done. And we will see you tomorrow night. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you.